Design is an amalgamation of thoughts, ideas, and processes, and together they may not be completely original, but it's the way that those ideas, thoughts and processes are mixed that could be. Product design in particular is veering towards a virtual world, and I think that it's very important that future designers like myself retain a sense of physicality, identify material and identify that resource where the material has come from, because ultimately we're all inhabiting the same space. We need to understand where our products are going to lie and where they've actually originally started from. We need to understand history and then move forward as well.
What is design? Wow. Well, to me, it's, I suppose, seeing a problem somewhere and trying to resolve it in a way that works the best for the people who are going to use it at the end of the day. And if you can make things look pretty at the same time, I suppose that's a plus. But I definitely think form should follow function. Like, something should work well before you go out and make it sellable. I like simplicity. I think if there's a design principle called Occam's razor, which means that like the simplest answer is probably the right one. So I like less is more, as well as the fact that you shouldn't overcomplicate things.
I personally believe that a good design is a product which actually works and will help a consumer society. So a product which is able to benefit someone is something I find really important. Future design, I believe that it's going to become a lot more simplistic, much more technical, something that has multiple purposes.
It's about creating something that can help change somebody's life. I love coming up with something that will inspire someone and get people actually interested in what they're surrounded by, because at the end of the day, we're all surrounded by what's been designed by somebody else.
Well, for example, I produced a kettle that tries to make people use their water efficiently. I think that's one thing that design needs to focus on, making people or forcing people and making them aware of what damages they're doing to the environment. So designers need to think of producing products towards decreasing those damages, i.e. Water wastage, obviously global warming, so trying to cut down on electricity, for example. So yeah, that's what I think the future is in terms of design, trying to force people's attitudes towards helping the environment and being more cost efficient.
Personally, and this isn't just me, but I'm not speaking on behalf of everybody, but I think all good design is functional and creates something new that hasn't been done before. So you can make a table, but sometimes that table's already been done, so that's not good design, that's just imitated design. So for me, it's function first, that's what I'd say.
Okay, what is design? It's the conceptual evolution of a product. Oh, that's about as accurate as I can get off the top of my head. Yeah, you go from theory to practice, from an idea to concrete. That's really what you've got to do. But it depends which process you use, whether you come from the traditional engineering perspective or you come from the arts and the sciences perspective generally. So there's always going to be different end products slightly because there are restrictions in the different processes involved. But essentially, it's something that becomes something in itself that's concrete. Future design is straightforward. I mean, if you read work by Alan Crisp, and Pip Marsh, myself and a few others, we've been writing stuff about design for many years where it's the crossover between the disciplines. I think traditionally there were crossovers within the disciplines of design. Now we've got to move outside of design and see where the values and processes exist. It might be hardcore engineering, it could be chemical engineering. All of these things should not be in sort of academic ghettos. They should actually be contributing to the same thing. So it's a cross-subject as opposed to a cross-discipline. Cross-discipline is straightforward. Across subjects, it's that we need to break down.
Thank you very much.
Was that right, Mitch?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, okay.